Alright, now that we have explored a couple of functions in Adobe Firefly, let's try it on different tasks. Let's say that we want to remove the people from the background on an image. How we can do that? For that, let me just show you the option from the scratch. Which options do we use? Just go to the Adobe Firefly, and if we scroll down, we have the generative fill, we have all of these kind of options. So you must know what works for you in this case. Since we want to remove any kind of objects or people from the background, this is the option that we use, generative fill. Just go in here, upload an image. Now you can use this image that I have attached right here. With the description of this video, you can download it from the resources section and then practice it on this, or otherwise you can search for any of the free images on pixels.com. So here, this picture is perfect, but let's say that we want to remove these persons from the image because they are too distracting. We cannot see a proper crowd style pictures because they are just coming in the way. So let's say we want to remove this. First of all, we need to understand some of the functions. Let's hold. If we scroll towards up, scroll towards down, it moves the image up or down. And if we hold the control key on our keyboard and then we move our wheel, roll our wheel, it will expand and reduce the expansion of the image. Similarly, if we want to add something, subtract something, we will use these options. And also we can adjust the brush size, brush hardness, so that we can be careful on the corners, brush opacity, all of that you can select here. You can select any kind of background. If you want to just clear up all the background and replace it with something else, you can do that. Let's click on reset. We will explore that function later on. But let's say that we just want to remove this. On our left, we see different options. You want to insert something, use this. You want to remove something, use this. Or even if you want to expand the image into, let's say, the horizontal form, this one is in vertical. So AI will automatically identify the scene and it will expand this picture and put some additional scenes to match the image. But that one we will explore later on. Let's continue with the remove option. Here we just change the brush size to our suitability and just try highlighting it. Let's say all of these peoples are distracting in the main image. So let's just remove them. Okay, so this is it. Click on remove and it will generate not just one, but a couple of options for you. So either one of them you can use. So in the first image, it has removed those people, but it has placed some additional peoples. That's not nice. And we have a couple of options. It has removed some people, but we can still see the caps and head. So let's click on more because neither of them were suitable. Now this one is much better, but we can see something weird in between. So again, let's continue because we can see a bald man here. Click on more. Okay, basically when we scroll down, let's click cancel because we haven't included this part. We were zoomed in, so we haven't noticed this part. We need to completely select this. Otherwise, whatever you select as a weird sample, it will not remove that, or it will try to adjust that image according to that thing that you haven't selected to remove. So let's click on remove now, and it will do a much better job. Now you can see in the very first trial, it has done a pretty good job. But if we, let's say, see the second sample, it has automatically matched it. The image looks perfect and it's barely noticeable. Some of the weird adjustments needs to be done. But in this case, it's perfectly fine. You can use that. And let's try another way. It has also matched the joggers. The shoes is perfectly matched because we have selected the image up to the legs of this person. So let's keep this and let's continue further and remove these people as well. Now you will notice that I don't want to remove this lady in the background, but I just want to remove these people which are right at the front. Let's see the results, but let me just be careful so that we select any kind of thing that looks weird or that's right in the front of the camera. Let's click on remove. And as you can see, not only it has removed the persons from the background, it has also completed the remaining picture, although we can see some of the shades here. So we can try different versions of it. This one looks weird. So let's just click on more And instead what we can do is just select some more sample so that it can totally replace it with proper clothes or proper style, whatever you want. Click on remove. And as you can see, it has now changed the clothes and matched automatically with different styles. So you can continue with any of these options. And whenever you feel something weird is happening, just click on keep and you can simply separately select that. Click on remove and it will make some further corrections and hopefully you will get your results. So now it's much better. You can see it has perfectly matched it. Click on keep and we have all of these persons removed from the camera. Similarly, this person looks weird. Its body is not showing properly. So let's just remove these guys as well. Just make sure you select the objects, keeping in mind that we need to remove them or their bags completely so that it can be easily matched by AI. Let's click on remove. And these are now completely removed and it's showing perfectly. That's great. It did a great job in removing all of these people. So click on keep and this is our final image. Click on download and it will be downloaded in high quality. Let me just show you. So this is the image that we get from AI after editing. Let's actually compare this with the original image. So this is after and this is before. This is before, this is after. This is before, this is after. As you can see, it has done an awesome job in removing all of these distractions within this perfect image. So now it looks perfect, it looks clean, but here it looks too messy and not usable in any of our platforms. So you can adjust all of these scenes just by using this generative fill AI function. Similarly, let's use some other example. Let's click on upload image. And here we have a black and white image of this person right here doing photography in an old street. It's a black and white image. But if you notice on our right and on our left, we see some additional persons and this is kind of a distraction to the perfect image. So let's just remove those and we will remove them one by one to just see the effect. In the background, we can see the shops and here the person is showing. So let's remove them completely. If you have the shadow of a person, you must remove and include those as well. Click on remove and just look at this. How perfectly it has removed the image and remade the image as if no person was standing here. So click on keep. Let's do it for the second one. Let me just zoom it a little bit. You don't want to remove her jacket. Instead, we just want to remove this person. Just be careful with the selection and you will notice that it also has a reflection in the background. So let's include that as well. Click on remove and that's done. We didn't include this part, otherwise it will remove this part as well. So let's just remove this additionally. Let's reduce the brush size so that we can only make this selection. Click on remove and now it's done. Let's click on download and compare it with the original image. So here we have two images. This one is original. So this is before and this is after. This is before, this is after. As you can see, it has done an amazing job. You want me able to recognize if there was a person standing here. It did it so perfectly. And again, you can find these with the resources section of this video to practice on. So this is how you can remove objects or persons from the background using the generative fill option. Just try this by yourself and I will see you in the next one.